Hello gang, welcome back down to Billy's Bluff. What a fantastic time it is, and what a fantastic time we had on the weekend for the first stream of 2023. That's right, after a few months of frustration and tearing my hair out, we finally got a stream running. Even though it was marred with a few problems, we did. My computer crashed halfway through the stream, but I started it back up and we got back running. So if you want to catch up with those live streams, it is episode 17, part A and part B from the weekend, right? So that's it. And I want to thank chat. What a fantastic time we had over the live stream. A lot of laughs and a lot of humour. Mostly at my expense and my inability to understand the direction chat was trying to direct me when we were building our new depot train yard. It was almost like... chat were trying to lead a blind man through an obstacle course just by writing him notes on directions. Okay, that's how bad I was doing it. At one point, I used the mud tool to write top, left, and I was going to write right in the mountain just to figure out which way I was heading and which way they were trying to talk about. So it was quite funny. Anyway, you can catch up with that. Moving on, I've done a little bit more work today to bring things and tidy things up after the live stream. We did a lot of infrastructure work. I have decorated and put some stuff in the train depot yard. The reason why I'm emphasizing this so much is because we're going to have rolling stock move through that train depot yard to make it look lively and like it's always being used. Now, if you haven't seen the live stream, when you get down there, it's quite a large yard. It's almost as big as K-Bank itself. Okay, so it's quite interesting to see. Today we're going to be working on food. We're going to be getting food from Weaver's Watch, and we're going to be shunting it to Dot, outside of Dot, to the new freight terminal we put there. We moved the old freight yard from Dot, which is Peel Point basically, and it's closer to Dot now, so it's become Dot. So we've moved it a bit closer. We've expanded the size of it, and we've changed a few things around there. So we're going to be shunting food from Weaver's Watch to Dot. Then we're going to be putting a connecting train from Dot/Peel Point freight terminus to bring down food to K-Pank here. We're coming through the tunnel, the last little stretch here as we approach the train yard. Now this is exciting. It's going to be really good. So you'll see in here there's a construction site. Now we're in the 1900s now, people, which is fantastic. As we progress through the age, you will see new buildings being added to this freight yard and new construction sites being added to it. Okay, so that's the way we're going to play it. And here we are. Here's part of it. Here it is. Look at it. Look at it. We're going to go down into a tunnel here, which is going to be hard. There's a bit of a depot section there. Some trains over there, but you can see the constructions. We're underneath a tunnel. Let's just fast forward a little bit through here. Now, this actually comes up through the middle of K-Pank now and joins into the station. So no longer do we reverse out of K-Pank. We do just a single loop at both ends, which I prefer, to be honest, because... I like it. Here we go. So I've done a little bit of work in here. I'll show you shortly, and then I'll take you through the infrastructure line as we head back down to Weaver's Watch and begin today's construction episode. We've got a little bit of constructing to do and a little bit of work to get these lines up and running, and then we're going to do a track ride along at the end out of our new depot yard, which is going to be really exciting, I think. All right, we've seen us pull into K-Pank before, so we're not going to pull in again. Right, let's shoot on over here and check out. This is some of the work I've done down here. I've walled up a bit through this section of town and cleaned up that section here, treated it up and made it look pretty. Okay, fantastic. This is the size of the freight of the stop calling it freight ham. It's not freight, of the depot train yard. Right, quite large. Okay, now I've actually turned off these. You wait till I turn this on, you can see how crazy this is. Look at all the depot points that we can pull from. All right, let's have a quick little tour here so we can get up and building. Basically, we've got a depot point here with a turntable. Fantastic. And then it shoots off underneath this. I like to call it like an office management building here. Later on, I'll do some painting. Like, as we go through the ages, you got to remember this has just been built. We are just at turn of the century. And so there's not a lot of cars, because we're still steam and horse and wagon, really. Not a lot of car parks and concreted, paved, nice areas through here. But as as we progress through the times, buildings will get put in. Like there's this building being put in down here, and we've actually got a little bit of building I want to get to today that we're going to have to put in here as well. We've got mechanic stations here to work on the trains where they can get underneath the gantries. This mod, by the way, these mods are fantastic. We've got train wash stations. I know they might seem a little bit too new age for it, but I wanted to get them in now so they're done and in. We've got wagon turnaround points. We've got coal hoppers here for our coal trains to go past and the little coal mounds. Right, then we've got another shed just here with these trains. Now, don't worry that I've taken out these bits of train track. I've done it on purpose because we have trains sitting in here. And if we pull a train from this depot, it's got to come up here somehow and not run into those. So it goes either way, this way and out. Okay, that's the plan anyway. I hope it works. So that's our train yard. I've started putting up fences here to barricade the public. So for noise, because this is a passing track just here. This is a passing line that will go somewhere eventually and do something. Okay, we will have a train run down that. But for today, we are going to work our way. We have a line that circumnavigates this whole outside area of the yard. Okay, it sort of perimeters it. It gives it a perimeter. Yeah, I want to say. Then we shoot up here past the crude oil refine. Do you want to go again? Yeah, the oil pumps. Just say that. Okay, the oil fields. That'll do too. Okay, that's our passenger service. So we bypass and we head this way. Okay, we head up this way. We go through down to single track here over a bridge past past Billy's Bluff, right? Probably barring and protecting the farmland by Billy's Bluff a little bit. So potentially, I don't know where they're going to grow. I did think if we put a bridge in over here, maybe they'll expand over this way, and that could be quite exciting. If you think we should put a bridge in and see what the AI make of it, you can let me know in the comments section below. We can have a go at that. Okay, but we are coming down this way, shooting across country here, where we kiss the passenger line, right? And we head up, down here, under our new raised roundabout for Dot, right? Which we can put in the if any of you followed my spring update series, I beg your pardon, I'm dyslexic sometimes. Spring update series we had in the twin roundabouts, which were up above, the twin cranks, I like to call them, the roundabouts. So we might put something back in similar for Dot here, maybe one over here, one over here. We've got a little bit of work here to do today because we have to put in a turnaround point for this station. But this station has been moved from down here up to here. It's been expanded to 4 tracks. It's still in connection with. Can you stop grabbing cars, please, and trucks? It's still in range, so it's all good, all Gucci there. All right, so it's all connected. Then, okay, tour's almost over, and we can get into the building. But then we head, so we've got de tools line, which still follows its circuit down here, but goes back onto the passenger service this way, right? It doesn't pull out anymore or whatever. It does a loop-de-loop, heads down here and does its thing. Vice versa, we have our new freight track, which is going to be for the food line. Come here. Now, I know you're thinking, well, you've got it going here. Why don't you just keep sending it that way? Or why don't you send the blue ones down that way? Purely because I don't want to. Okay, I established that on the weekend. You'll see why when we get down closer. But I've left this as a train's width, right? To do something with later, potentially, if we need to bolster up or do more, put more tracks in, or free up some lines for passenger services. Okay, so we can do that. Now, we shoot down here, so it bypasses up around here. This one still does its thing through here, but this is where it changes up. We've put in a little beach area, okay? The train workers and yard workers can go for a lunchtime swim. Good on them. So our tools train comes in here now. You can see it now where it's leaving. It heads up around the back here, over a bridge, down and out. Vice versa, our new food train is going to come in underneath, into this side of the station, under a tunnel, and underneath the bridge, and back out that way. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Today we're going to pull food from here. From just these 2 points at the moment, we do have the option to pull more food, which we can do. So that's no biggie. And we can send it down into the food processing plant. Okay, then the food will get processed, sent back here to is that in range of that? No. So we'll put in, we're going to actually put in a separate truck stop, I think. Do we need to? We just leave that one. No, I want to put in a separate one because I want to through and through for each, okay? Okay, so I'm going to do 2 lines. One for that and one for that, okay? So we may as well get cracking now because it's been a long intro, but I think you'll agree, a worthy intro because it brings you up to speed with what's happened and what we're going to do today and all the exciting stuff. Okay, first things first, I do want to put in this building here, okay? We're gonna speed build this today. I've got my head screwed on, maybe, without the flaws of the live stream crashing on me. I can concentrate just on the game. Right, we're gonna go about here. Yep. Okay. Now I'm gonna run this road past here. I'll keep it town road at the moment, please. Right, you can do that. You can do that a little bit further, actually, to there. I don't mind having a little bit of a bridge in if we need to. We can go to country road right now, Ham, by the way. I want you to be angled. Do I mind that you're going up slightly? Also, I want you to be this bridge here. That one. Not going to work. Right, okay. That's how you're going to go there, right? And you are configured to have one of them, please. Might be too close here, Ham. I'd rather be under the sea. Lovely. Whoa, that's a bit hideous. Get this in first and then sort of that. Oh yeah, that's lumpy, frumpy and bumpy, isn't it? Alright, let's try that again. So you're going to go like that. Oh, that's a little bit better as well. You could put that in. That might look alright, you know. No, I like the one we had, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I like that. It's not in your face, it's just enough. Okay, get that down to there. And then we're going to have to put a truck stop in over here. Boy, it's becoming a busy place to be, isn't it? A busy bee. Right, here's our train now. Now, these were... are they making money? Finances? Yeah, they're making alright money. Okay, they're doing alright still. Whew, it will take a little bit for it to kick back in because I moved the station and I haven't played it much after we've got everything kicked back in. Alright, so... we check the scoreboards. Oh, now that I've said that. This Cape Hank... this is the one that we were running 2 trains on, and I've switched it back to 1 train and put an extra carriage on it. What is the balance doing? So we've only got 2 lines out of money at the moment. Peaky Lake, that's the new train we put. Oh, we put a new train. We put the Mogul on. We took the General off the Peaky to Lake run. And it's just gone into money, has it? No, it hasn't. And we upped the carriages. And we put the Mogul on it, okay? Because it's got a front plough on it. So just in case of snow. Okay, we've got a couple of trains here running out. King's Passage trains just being a little bit hit and miss. We still need to put a passenger service on our city commuter for, I forget the name of the town. But we need to put one on down there. I really forget the name of the town. And Cape Hank will take a little bit for it to kick back in, no doubt. Alright. Okay, it's starting to get there. One thing we can do with King's Passage is I've got the maintenance set too high. I could just take it back down to normal. Okay, so it can go back in the money. Because we were over the 100 mark and we've built back up now, but I did rinse the bank balance a fair bit, to be honest. Okay. Let's put our truck stop back in. Much the same. I need 2 truck stops, pretty much the same, to be honest. That will squeeze in there nicely. Thank you. Then I'll have you going like that. You like that. Now, one thing I didn't put the other one, which I need to do now, is this. I need to fix that road up. Don't mark it. Okay, here we go. Here he goes on his toes. We're going to put one in there and one in there. Okay, we're going to do the same here, and you'll find out why shortly. Well, you probably know, because I want that going one way and that one going the other way. Okay, that's all. Right, now we need truck stops for these guys, but we don't need to put in a road system for them. I don't know what happened, but something happened with me setting the map up, and then there was a road. The game put a road in here, which I was actually quite fond of. But now it's just done that, and I don't like that. And I could leave it to put a road back in, but instead I'm going to be putting a bridge there. So I'm going to fix these little roads up because, well, I can't help myself. Actually, I'll bring you to there. You to there. Do you want to not use... Do you want to use country road there, boy? Yeah, I do. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, that'll do it. And then I'm actually going to delete this. And we're gonna once again, this is going to rinse the bank balance. You watch. Take that down a touch. How to spend 20 million on nothing with Ham. Your host. I'm your host, Ham. There's a nice little sandbar there. I actually quite like that. Right. Well, hang on. That was about 15 million I just spent. Down the hole. Right. So let's put a road in here. Now, these, you can actually... I have to go this way like that. Because otherwise, this doesn't like what I do. See? You can actually run into them and make it go like that. Then give me a road here. Multiple vehicles are very bad. Conditions are very bad. Tell someone who cares. Right, so we are up to the steam age, which means we've got the tarpaulin, I think, at our disposal. I don't want to keep that beach there if I can. No, maybe I can do something for it later. You can keep it if you do that. Okay, whatever. Can you just plug in there and see what you give me? Ooh, oh yeah, that's a bit of the old danger road, hey? Welcome to the farming road of hell. These farm tractor drivers take their lives into their own hands daily as they go to this passage into town just to feed their families. You live on a bloody farm, feed yourselves. Okay. Sorry about that outburst. We're going up. We're actually gonna make a turn here at that point just there. Okay, over the farms and far away. Over the hills and far away. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just cut through here? Because I don't want to. I don't want to. I just don't want to. And you wouldn't... I just don't want to. Okay? It is what it is. I want them to go around that way. And I don't want to have a hole through the mountain that just plugs in there. Okay. The road's established there. They're only poor farmers. They wouldn't be able to afford to dig a tunnel like that unless they got out and did it themselves. So you come to there. Ham, wouldn't the local government or council do that? You might be right there, my little friend, but not in this map. Every farm for themselves. Right! Time to put in some truck stops. I really need to get some better truck stops. You really do. Also, you could have just had a drop-off point there. No, I need a drop-off and pick-off. Yeah, okay, leave it. It is what it is. I don't have any trait yards. Okay, so we're going to go this. We're going to go 1. I don't need 2. I just need 1. We're going to snake 1 up here. So that's going to be tasty. Well, that's delightful. I was going to go down here, but then I just saw this little gap right there, and I was like, ooh, that works well. For these ones, it's just going to be a loopy in and out section. I'm going to leave plenty of space for growth. Okay. I actually do want to give you a little cargo building. Like that. Like it's a little farm cargo management building. Okay. Maybe the farm owner goes in there and they have to fill out a form that says there's 20 boxes of eggs. And then the delivery man comes and picks it up and goes, yes, I've taken 20 boxes of eggs. Or no, there's only 18. You're stitching us up, farm man. I'm going to do the same. I'm actually going to do the same here, but we'll do it on opposite sides. Okay. I'll make it attached, make it part of the actual house. There's a bit of road here. I kind of want to delete this because the end of the road goes into their driveway. That's how I'm doing that. And once again, give them a little building to say, hey, that's where you go and sign for the produce. Perfect. Right. Time to put in some lines. Now, we're going to need a line there. We're going to color you yellow straight off the bat. And you are going to go from there. Simply. Then you're going to come into here and go out there. Then on your way back, you're going to drop the food off in here. At 1. No, at 2. Yeah, that's right. So you come back in. I thought it was doing a thing back on itself, but it's not. Okay, and then you back out. Perfect. And you're going to just be called. We're going to make a simple name here. Actually, we're going to call these Weavers. Weavers farm produce delivery number 1 via truck. Oops. Okay, that's what we're calling those. Weavers farm produce deliver number 1 by truck. Okay, and then the other one will be number 2, obviously. So what we'll do then is we'll go down and we will what my pen's gone. I can't edit it. We will do this. Control C. Thank you. And then we'll make a new line. We'll go Control V. Let's call that number 2. We'll make this yellow line a little bit darker. And you're going to come from here. Because if you think about it, they could just be part of the same farm land, like the same owners. It's just for 2, because their farmland's quite large. Maybe. You're just saying weird things, Anne. Right, you're going to come down here. And you're going to come down this one. In here, right? Bang, bang. Shut me down, bang, bang. I hit the ground, bang, bang. I'm wondering if we just drop these off at the same spot, or maybe we have to bring you in and do your own drop off. So, if we do that, you would have to go that way, then that way. This one has to do a bit more of a weirder. No, you've got that wrong. Damn it. Look at the road. You come this way. Oh, no, it's because it... That's right. And then you come back out this way. Ah, same, but different. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good. And then back out. Cool. Let's put some trucks on it. That was simple. Where's the closest truck depot? Over here. I want one here, though. I want one here, and I want to put it... Where? I could plug it in somewhere around here. Let's have a look. Building-wise, I like to make them look like they're scenery or part of, like, the train services or something. Yeah, that's probably growth for homes. Out here. They could fit there. Maybe here. Yeah, maybe here's look good. Yeah, okay. Put it there. Put it as close as you can get it. That'll do. We'll plug it in with that road right there. Cool. What about the other one that you've got close by? We could potentially delete that one. And just have a truck depot out of... Are you alright to cross that? You're not going to wreck my track, are you? You're okay. We could have a truck depot out of Weaver's Watch. That could be the truck depot for this area. And vice versa, we could have a truck depot for... Yeah, that's nice. That works. Quite elegant. A truck depot for the other end of the island. Yeah, okay. Right, trucks. As I said, I think we're up to tarpaulins as the steam trucks. Let's have a look. Our best option is the steam flatbeds. They're not as quick, are they? What's the quickest thing we've got in town? Doodah. Ooh. I didn't even say we completely bypassed the NW first truck. Right, one of these is going to have a flatbed, one of them is going to have a tarpaulin. There's not much difference except for that. One takes all cargo and one takes just grain and raw produce. We're going to go with 18 on each, by the way. I'm going 18 straight off the bat. Line 1 weavers. I didn't want line 1s in there. I'll have to fix that. So that's line 1. They got which one? Line 1 got the tarpaulin. Oh, bugger me. I can't. There we go. That's better. And okay, that's better. And then the other one. I bet the other one's got a line 1 in it or something as well. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, then line 2 is going to get the... Oh, no, that's line 2's got the tarpaulins. Okay. Line 1 has nothing. Line 1 will get the flatbed. Zoom in here. You're really a long way out, buddy. Yeah, okay. Flatbed takes... Yeah, exactly what we need. Yeah, it takes a really different amount of produce there. That takes all. That just takes that. Okay. 18, thanks, driver. Instead of clicking through them before, you should have just done that. Yeah. Mind your business. Mind your P's and carrots. Right, you go that one. Right, so that's going to take care of food delivery, sort of. I mean, they're going to be struggling until we get bigger and better trucks. The bigger and better trucks we will need less of. They go a lot quicker, so the line will look a lot neater. For the moment, it's going to be a busy, busy line going through there. The good thing is we kind of bypass the outskirts of town, so we're not going to get caught up in a lot of traffic, which is a good thing. Right, now on to track lines, where I've been having a lot of trouble because these things keep just switching. And, you know, at one point I had this line was shooting up that way and going, oh, God, it was hopeless, okay? It was bloody hopeless. Let's have a bit of fortune today. I've got all my waypoints in place. But what I don't have in place is some infrastructure I forgot about right now. Okay, first things first. I just had to check the time. I am aware of time constraints. We want this line Heather. This line Heather. Yep, and yonder. We're just going to plug you straight into there. Do you need to come across? Did I put my signal work on this line? I am only going to run one train on it for the moment. This is the moment. It doesn't matter if you come across, by the way. You can come across. Like such. I'm not even going to slip you. I don't need to slip you. For future reference, I will do that. Let's put in the signal work. I'm going to put them fairly close to where other ones are, so when I go to replace them, I can replace them. That's kind of close. Okay, I don't really need to do this right now, but we're going to. We're only going to be running one shunting train for the moment. Right, so give me a waypoint there just because you know how the line can be. Yeah, I do. It can be finicky and fiddly. Right, so what we need to do is we actually need to send the line back up around that way. Right, so when the train comes in, it can loop out and around and go. But we need to get that under there, which it's not going to happen, so we need to delete this road for the moment. Pause everything, otherwise you're going to upset the apple cart. Give me my track. This should be a fairly straightforward thing, but you know with me, nothing is straightforward. I just want you on the 1 because I'm going to have you come in on this station and go out that way. And then I'm going to have the train that comes down here because the train that comes down here will have two-way access. So down one, up the other. Then you will switch into a single one just before it. Pull into that side of the station, then back out. Okay? Hey, sometimes I do plan things. So I can put that switch in now. You can put that switch in now. And the argument could be, why wouldn't you just put it in there? purely because I don't want this train interfering with this train. I want this train to just keep doing its thing. Okay, that's why. I thought about running it as a shunting train just one way up and back, but the actual length and distance is too long for that. Maybe if it was a shorter run, but it's not. Okay, so Daddy, you give me a waypoint, please. Right, that's the waypoints taken care of. Do I have a waypoint on this part of the track? No, I don't. One there. I bet I had one there. I've got one there. Okay, well, whatever. We got two now. Just in case you forget. I'm pretty forgetful. Right, so we need to take you back a little bit further because we're going to have to bridge over you, but I want to go dirt, bridge, dirt. Well, this is going to be interesting. That one. So I'm going to raise the roof now. Oh, no. Oh, ham. I'm going to do things differently. I'm going to come this way this time and come up and away. Ooh, we don't need to go that high, do we? We can come to like there, I reckon. I reckon that's going to be high enough. Do you now? Probably not. You know me. Probably not. Of course you're attaching to that. Why would I think anything less? That's actually swooping around beautifully, but you are going to be that. And you can actually be flat. Is that going to be the size of our bridge? That is going to be the size of our bridge there. So it's going to run at a slight angle, but I'm okay with that. Drum roll, please. And so we can see if this is going to be right. Okay, here we go. The moment of truth. And good fortune. It's quite steep, Ham. You're right. It works. Okay, it works. I can get you to run down slightly, though. Just to get this a little bit... That's a bit slight.
2,000 years later.
It's probably at this point I've put a cut in here, so yeah. What a horrendous bridge this has ended up. Actually, no, that's all right. We've got two prongs there. Do you want to keep it? No, I want to keep this. That. Go. Done. Bridge is in. After much kerfuffle and mucking around, the bridge is in. Now, it looks horrible now, but there's actually a hill section here, so I'm going to raise this hill section all the way through this area to plateau it and make it that height. Okay, so fear not. That's what's going on there. That's all working out now. Now we can put in train line. What? This one here you've got? Yeah, this one here. That'll be good. Add station. This one. Do this one. Yep. Well, see, huh? It's just doing a loop. We'll put the other one in first. See what happens. No, just hit the waypoint. You know what happens. But I want to run. I want to risk it. I want to risk it and see what happens. Okay. All right. Hey. See? Have a little faith in yourself sometimes, hey? You plan something the right way and it will work. Well, yeah, I've just been let down so many times, okay? All right, so you are literally going to be food delivery. No, hang on, we start with the name, which is Weavers to dot food shunting. Yeah, put it. Do it. Food shunting train. Okay. You gonna change the color of it? I am. To Lello. Right. That's that line in. Isn't that exciting? Last line. And then we can buy some trains. New line. Oh, this is exciting. So the train, yeah, Yep, the train comes in where I want it to. Have you got signal work going up that way? Not on your life. Yes, I do. Oh, well, that is good. Bit of foresight during the stream. This was towards the end of the stream too, so you wouldn't have thought so. Okay, well, that's exciting, isn't it? I'll change you to yellow as well. I may as well do it now. Right, actually, keep your green just so I can see what's happening in and around here. So, at a station, you're going to come in. Then you're going to go this way. Right, that's good. It's good so far. Then let's see what happens when you come in here. Now we've got to do the last final build part of this segment, which I'll take you to right now, which this brings us full back circle this way, which you come into there, and we've got no way to turn around, except we will, because I've got a fantastic idea on how to do it. Right, so we just leave that there for the moment. What we're going to do is we're going to slide a depot, we're going to slide a station down here. I kind of want one of these, right? We could put a terminus one in. I kind of want a full station. I could have put just this in, right? I could just put one of these lines in. We can easily slap one of these in, but extra buildings is extra fun, right? Extra buildings, extra fun. For the sake of just a turnaround point down behind these buildings. Down behind the buildings. And it means when I put roads and networks and stuff in to make it look like this place has purpose, like a lot of roads in and around the actual areas, it'll be good. You're really not shift moving finely enough for me. You're really out of kilter there. How do you feel about that? I feel like I want one of these, to be honest, because if I have one of these, I can do it from both sides. And then what is going on down here? Is that running parallel? Oh, yeah, it is. And give yourself some room. Just, I want to put that in because it's looking funny down here, like it was running under that line, but I think it's okay, actually. It'll just squeak around. Only just, but... Right, we are running inside here, we're running 50 clickety-clacks of track. 50 clack of speed. And there is a line here that I prepared earlier. It's pretty horrendous, isn't it? Can you make that better? Oh, all right. Can you make your face better? Yeah, I can. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You got me then. Oh, that's exciting. Sure. Right, that's what's happening there. That's our turn point. It's very close to that part of the track. Yeah, I might readjust it off camera. I'm not gonna... Yeah, and you go under here. What was that about adjusted off camera? Yeah, I might adjust it now. Adjust it now with the people. You could always just edge it over this way a touch. Because don't worry about the backs of them. The backs of them will be fine. Oh, you're still punching through. You need to come this way further, don't you? Yeah, just like make the wall the end point. I really need you turning like that, don't I? Yeah, I do. It needs to be like that. That's better. You can be even part of the construction yard. In fact, I'll do that. I'll take it like that. I'll do this. Get rid of that one. That one's got a steel pole coming through it. Yeah, that's fine. Leave it. Okay, so that's where that, and that comes right up to, butts up to there. That's nice. Ooh, I like it. And I can leave the track the way it is, and I can put this track back in. What about, you know how you're going to put in a terminus, but you didn't because you want to put this through and through in so you could go out that way? Turns out it's ended up being a terminus anyway. But I can modularize it and put track on this side for a turnaround. Ooh, you are clever. Thank you. Right, so back to here. Manage the line. After K-Pank, put in please work, please work, please work. Please work, please work. No, 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 no. Now, there was a reason why I had this. Because I can do this. I did think about it. Honestly, I did, mister. Mister, I did. Hey, not just a pretty face. And look at that. This is just mayhem of track, and I love it. Okay. Alright, buddy. And there it is. Voila. It heads back. Now, don't worry the fact that it does a single line switch here. That's fine. The fact is we want it. It is a train depot yard. So, and you can see I've put a signal in here anyway. Right there. Ready to go. Okay. Bit of foresight from my part. So it does. What it allows us now is bang. It comes in. It goes back. It turns around. It comes out around here. Oh, magical. You know it's magic. All right. So today, for today's track ride along, people, we are going to just put in the freight shunt, the food shunting train. At the beginning of next episode, we will put in the actual long food train and we'll ride that out. Okay, that's what's going to happen there. So don't be discouraged. We're going to buy it from here today because why not? It's a bit of fun. We are going to go with Steam. I don't want to muck around with this too much today. I want something powerful, and I want something fairly powerful. This is a shunting train after all, and we need to make sure it is actually what? Right? Yeah, that's the word. Locomotives were reformed, adding a new boiler with flat firebox. 2520. Is it a freight train though? It's only 45 miles. I want something a tidbit quicker. This needs to be a fairly quickish train, purely based on the fact that it still has to get that grain or that food up to the station, so there's plenty of food to bring back down this end of the line. Okay, so what are we thinking about this one? 1898 to 1957. It's a great looking locomotive. It tells me nothing. The SB106. Is there like an SB version here that tells me something about it? Not that I can see. We could go generic UK. I mean, the Baldwin does only 37. I've switched things to miles per hour. I did mention that on the live stream as well over the weekend, that we've switched to miles per hour, just purely for the fact that I like to mix it up for everyone. It's a fair trade-off for all people. 43 miles per hour I could take. Railways, cargo mixed trains. Okay, the 213. 50. 346. I think we've got our winner here. I think we'll try it. We might take that. This, I'd love to know. I think we'll take that one. It seems to be a decent speed for us, what we need. Color, I mean, we could. Can you change the color of them? No, you can't. I'm not going to bother. Okay, get rid of it. We're going to have the MZA 583 as our train. It's got decent tractive effort. Luckily, we don't. This is going to be all on flat, except for this first part where we have to climb a little bit to get down to the other end. It's going to be a flat running train. So tractive effort, I'm okay with 88 kilonewtons at the moment. Cargo wise, we just need gondolas. 7, 12, 8. We're going backwards now. 8, 4, 12. 12 it is. We're going to go with, it's mediocre there. We're going to go with a 96 capacity to start with. If we need more or less, we will adjust it as we go. But you know we're always going to need more. Yes, but we're not picking up directly from the actual farm. So it's going to take a bit for those places. Yeah, we can add more as we go later. Okay, so what? Just buy one? Oh, we've done it. Set it on. Now this is going... Oh, we didn't name that line either, by the way. No! Oh, dear. Wait, pause. Ham, you muppet. Before anything, we didn't color it. We didn't name it. I thought we did name it. Did we not name this? Weavers? No, this is... no, we didn't. So this will be dot to Cape Hank. We just put the line in. We were happy with ourselves, so we left it. You were happy with yourself, so you forgot about it. Oh, yeah, okay. Tomato, tomato. Cape Hank. Food. Delivery. By train. Cool. Do you want to give it a colour? The colour of Lello. Darker Lello. Are you saying Lello in a cutish way? Yeah, sorry. My bad. You are not on that train. Manage the line. You are on the line. Weavers to dot shunting train. Okay, don't get excited. You're not the big hauler. You're the shunter. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you... let's just have a quick final look. Hope you enjoy what's going on down here at the train yard now. I think it's going to be really spectacular, especially if you have a look over here. Now, we are also going to be running trains through the mountain and around into the mining yard as well. So there's going to be plenty of freight trains running through here. There will end up being plenty of passenger trains running through this way because... when we run bullet trains and that sort of stuff, they'll be running down like these little slip passageways through here, plus freight going through there. Eventually, when we're making billions of dollars, I'm going to run a couple of little short trains in and around this yard, just running little circuits, just for show. Okay, they will take massive amounts of loss. 0 foxtrots given. Okay. That's when we're making billions, so at the moment, plenty of foxtrots given. But then, none. Now, plenty. Then, none. Track right along. Track right along. Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Van Ham. Oh, it even moves! It moves! Shut your face. Enjoyed this track ride along today. I hope you had a fun episode like I did. We'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, I will be landing a live stream on Thursday morning my time, Australian time, which will be Wednesday evening for a lot of the rest of you. So stay tuned for that. I will put... well, if you hit the bell notification, if you leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, you will see when that live stream will drop, and you'll get plenty of notification so you can plan your day around it. Because why wouldn't you want to plan your day around Ham and being able to jump in live chat and rinse me like happened on the weekend. So stay tuned for that and plenty more to come. Stay safe wherever you are. If you've got any questions, queries, comments, tips, hints or tricks, I'm always appreciative of them, and I do read them and get back to you guys. That's it. Get out of here. Did I say glued to your screen and yep, stay safe? Yeah, well if I didn't, there you go. There it is again. Alright, enjoy this. I'm really looking forward to this ride along through here, so I'll see you lot for the next episode where we put our food train on.